Hello and welcome to this video on pressure groups and consumer associations. So in this video we're going to look at how pressure groups may influence business behaviour. So let's start off with what is a pressure group. A pressure group is a group of people who join together for a common cause. Often this is an ethical or environmental reason. They aim to change the way in which businesses operate. And they often try and do this by getting governments to alter their policies or governments to make a change in the law. How do they do this? Well, often by demonstrating, maybe a public demonstration in the streets, organising boycotts, convincing consumers not to buy a particular business's products, petitioning, making an official complaint to the government, and often they ask consumers or individuals to sign a petition to give it extra strength. Lobbying, in which they try to speak to government ministers, for example, to try and influence the policies that the government are coming up with. And finally, through public relations, they might try and make their cause better known through interviews in newspapers, TV, radio, and the use of social media. So here are some examples of pressure groups that are trying to influence business behaviour. The Campaign for Nuclear Disarmament, Oxfam, Save the Children, Greenpeace. This is a recent demonstration, or maybe you might say it's a public relations stunt, by Greenpeace, trying to build awareness about environmental issues. They're trying to get businesses to behave in a more environmentally friendly way, reducing their carbon emissions and the impact of climate change, and also thinking about negative externalities, thinking about the impact they're having on the wider environment and society. This is a report that was issued by the charity or pressure group Save the Children, and it highlighted a request for businesses not to buy from suppliers that they suspected may be using child labour. This is a campaign from a pressure group trying to persuade people to not buy cigarettes from cigarette companies. And finally, this pressure group was trying to create a boycott on Nestle products after the controversy in which Nestle were found to be unethically selling powdered milk to mothers with newborn babies. Another organisation or group that tries to change business behaviour is consumer associations. Consumer organisations generally try to provide consumers with information to help them make better product choices. These organisations also campaign around product safety issues and try to influence government policy. An example might be an anti-smoking pressure group. In the UK, there is a consumer association called Which, and they review products to give consumers better information and try and do this independently as a third party, making reviews of products, reviewing different types of services, trying to explain to consumers for example, what different types of insurance do, trying to give consumers better information so they can make informed decisions, and as a result, this has an impact on businesses and how businesses behave. So in this video we've looked at how pressure groups and also consumer associations may influence or try to influence business behaviour. That's it. Thank you very much for listening.